I'm happy to be here today. My name is Marnie Spencer from Bingham County, Blackfoot, and I've worked for Extension for a little over 16 years, and I'm happy to talk about a topic that I think all of us can benefit from. Do any of you just sit around saying, I have so much time? What am I going to do with all my time? And sometimes we do, but most of us are saying, I need to get things done quicker, the stuff I need to get done so that I have time to do the things that I want. I've included 3 pages of ideas, some things that I use, some things I've found from others, and I hope you'll find at least a few things that will be helpful to you. So let's get started on health. What are some quick tips for your life in health? One I really like is my water bottle's back there, so I'm not going to go and get it. But I like to, with an Expo marker, which is erasable, I like to put on my water bottle at the beginning of the day times. So if my water bottle is full, a little bit down, I'll say, and that's at 9 o'clock, I'll say at 10 o'clock I want to have drunk down this much water. By 11 o'clock I want to have drunk to this line. By 12 o'clock I want to have drunk to this line. And by 1 o'clock I want to have drunk all the water in this water bottle. Then I fill it up again, I erase off my Expo marker, and I say by 2 o'clock, by 3 o'clock, by 4 o'clock, by 5 o'clock. And if I've done that, I've drunk 8 cups of water in the 8 hours that I've been at work. And for a lot of us, we don't get enough water. Yours might be a different amount. Your water bottle might hold more or less than mine does, but it's one way to make sure you get enough water. Let's skip to the reminders, where I have a suggestion of keeping either a paper that has a little magnet on it or a whiteboard, small, big, whatever, on your refrigerator or somewhere else that's close in the area where you are the most. I keep it on my refrigerator because that's the heart of our home. And as we start to run low on something, we write that on our list. If we wait until we have no milk left, I have to make a special trip to buy milk. But if someone in my house will put milk on the list, maybe when we start the last gallon, then I can not have to make a special trip, and I look at the list before it's time for me to go to the store. Same thing with lots of different things. Some people will even, rather than take their list with them, they'll snap a picture of it before they leave to go to the grocery store. They pull up that picture on their camera, and they've got their list ready to go. Have you ever gone to the store and said, what was I supposed to buy? I can't remember. What was I supposed to buy? Another reminder, the one at the end, is when a friend borrows a tool, a book, or something else that you really want to get back, have that person hold that and take a picture of them. You remember what they borrowed, and they are more likely to return it, and you remember if they still have your favorite book longer than they should. And you can say, hey, remember you borrowed that? No, I don't remember. Well, remember I took that picture of you, and you're going to be more likely to get your things back. Clothes are something that a lot of us look for quick tips on. In washing our clothes, in keeping track of our clothes, the very sad but truth is that most people wear only about 20% of their clothes. The other 80% they're going to fit into again, or they're going to get mended, or it's going to come back into style, or something like that. So a couple of things that you can consider doing. This is another big thing. You've got a really big pile of clothes in your room because you took them off and you were too tired to hang them or sort them or do something with them. Every time you take off your clothes, rehang them if you're going to wear them again, refold them if you're going to be able to wear them again, or put them immediately into a laundry basket. And keep a laundry basket where you take your clothes off, whether that's in your bedroom or in the bathroom or wherever. Then you'll never have, but once you start to make a pile, that pile gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I have found that to be the case myself. Consider that every time you buy something new, you give away something old. If I buy a new t-shirt, I should consider giving away another t-shirt, because hopefully in my drawers I already have the right number of t-shirts. And so if I decide I want to buy a new one, give one away or donate it, throw it away if there's a raggy one or one that doesn't fit. And then you keep the right number of clothes in your closet and in your drawers that already work. Last one that I want to talk about tonight are to use your hangers to keep track of what clothes you wear. Some of us have clothes that we change out in the seasons. We bring our sweaters out in the fall and winter. We put them away and get out some other things in the spring and fall. So when I'm changing out some of my clothing for the season and the clothes that I wear all the time, I have them in my closet with the hangers going like this. As I wear one of them, even if I wash it and then bring it back up, I turn the hanger like this. That means I've worn it this season. And as I wear things, I turn my hanger over. At the end of the season, I say, hey, I did not wear those 3 sweaters all fall and winter and spring long, because sometimes you're still wearing sweaters in June, right? Why did I not wear that? Does it not fit? Do I not like it anymore? Certainly I didn't forget about it because it was hanging in my closet. So consider giving it to someone that might like it and be able to enjoy it. Lots of ideas on cooking. We have been given several tonight that are great. A meal plan to me is the most important quick tip for my life. If I know what we're going to eat, that means I've purchased the items that I need at the store. I've kind of thought about it already, and I can just get it on the table. If I never have a menu, I'm spending a lot of time thinking about what's for dinner. Do I have that food in the house? Do I have to go to the grocery store every day? I like to cook a large amount of hamburger. After I've cooked it, I put it on a cookie sheet with something below, maybe some parchment paper or something. I flash freeze it, meaning I put it in my freezer to freeze quickly. I bring it out, and because it's a very thin layer of hamburger, I'm able to just get little hamburger crumbles that I then put in a zipper freezer bag. And when I need a half a cup of hamburger for something, I can just get it out of that bag. If I need 3 cups of hamburger, I can get that out of the bag. It's easy and it's ready to go. You can do the same thing with chicken that you've shredded up or cut into pieces and flash frozen. And that major part of cooking, which is often cooking the protein, is ready to go. Let's skip to the next page, which is the kitchen. I think it's a great idea to store your leftovers together on a specific drawer or shelf. The top right of my refrigerator is where we put leftovers. I have 2 children that are still at home, but they're in high school. And I say, if you want something to eat, go to the top right, and you will find something there, if we have anything. If not, it's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Use clear storage containers so that you can tell what is in your refrigerator. In my family, when I was growing up, we put things in cottage cheese containers and Cool Whip containers, and we often didn't know what was in them. But this way you can know. Some ideas for dishwashers. Cleaning the kitchen, I recommend that you start your cooking with hot soapy water, and then as you're cooking and you've got something dirty, you just throw it in that hot soapy water. If you've got 20 seconds, you wash it, rinse it, and put it into dry. And by the time that dinner's ready, most of your preparation dishes are done too. Blenders, you can put a little, after you've used the blender, a little bit of soap, a little bit of hot water, run the blender. Your blender is clean. Rinse it and you're done. Really fun idea. Other home tips, I suggest that you find a place in your house, whether it be a basket or a cabinet or a cupboard or something, and the things that you're likely to lose as you're coming and going, put them there always. Your keys, your cell phone, your purse, your bag. And then you always know that they're there, and it's awesome. You're not looking, where's my phone, where's my this, where's my that. Let's see, a couple of other things. Make your bed every day as soon as you crawl out of it, and your room will look 90% cleaner than if you don't. Now, my husband always said, I'm going to sleep in this bed again, so I don't need to make the bed. But yes, he does, because we're married, and so we make the bed. On the back page, some things we don't have time to talk about, but things that you can do if you have 10 minutes. What can you do if you have 10 minutes? You can clean a living room or a family room. You can clean a bathroom. You can clean a bedroom. You can clean a dining room. You can mostly clean a kitchen. Other things that you can do in 10 minutes or less: take a power nap, take a power walk, or lots of other kinds of things, and things you can do in 2 minutes. On our way coming down tonight to teach this class, 2 of my coworkers talked to me about 10-minute things they did today. One of them cleaned a bathroom in 10 minutes. One of them cleaned a glass shower door that gets kind of challenging to clean in 10 minutes. And so in that little bit of time, they really did a good job. That concludes the things I have to talk to you about. This basket you'll find is a part of cleaning a room in 10 minutes. So as you read about that, you'll find out that my last prop. Any questions before we finish? Thank you so much.